Hi everybody, welcome back to Pinky Budgets, or welcome to those who are new. I've got a couple of new subscribers recently, so thank you for joining me. My name's Donna and my channel is all about my cash stuffing journey, which I started in January of this year. Just a reminder, I am a single parent living in the south of England on a single income. And I use the hybrid cash stuffing system. So the majority of my money stays in my bank, and I use digital cash or prop money in place of physical cash that go into my binders. So I still do challenges and trackers and things, but the only cash that I use is what goes into my weekly purse. So I wanted to just recap over how I work my budget, being that it's hybrid. So on my payday, which was yesterday, whoopee, I leave all of my money in my bank account, or in one particular account which I call my payment account, and that's where all of my bills, so my direct debits, all come out of. So the money sits in there for the whole month, just waiting obviously to be taken out by the bank. I then move everything else into a couple of bank accounts. So I have one which is my main bank, which is like where I basically transact from. I have a piggy savings, which is where all my sinking funds and my long-term savings sit whilst they're while I'm not using them. And then I have a variable bank account, and this is where things like my train fare, my petrol, my monthly spends, food, all of that, that's where this all sits, and then I just move it every time I need to use it. So I'm going to show, I have already done some, because I did get paid yesterday, I have already completed my monthly binder. So in here we have 5 categories. We have the bank buffer, train fares, food, school food and petrol. So each of these I just track through writing. I don't put any prop money into there because they're used either on a daily or a weekly basis. And then at the back I have a couple of envelopes where I put mine and my son's personal spends for that month. So that could be anything from if I need some makeup, or like some clothes, if I want to save up for some clothes or something, that's what goes into there. Same for my son. I use the money from there to pay for any odd items of clothing that he might need, and that is going to take a big hit this month. He has had the biggest of growth spurts, and I went through all of his clothes over the weekend and probably donated 70% of his clothes. So we need to do a full wardrobe shop for him, so that will be fun this month. So so once I've then worked out how much is going into the monthly binder, whatever is left I then use for my sinking funds and for my long-term saving challenges, which this month is £495. So we are going to pop £495 of prop money into my binders. So I sorted out the cash, so let's just make sure that there is. So we've got 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 495. It's always good when that adds up to start off with, isn't it? So let's just split that up into the tray. So I hope everybody is well. It's been a little bit warmer in the south of England today, so much so that the windows and everything have been reopened, which is lovely, except ladybirds. Anyone else getting loads of ladybirds at the moment? I definitely have ladybirds in the house rather than spiders, but yeah, just loads of them. They all seem to have crept out of the woodwork this week. So first things first, I am going to put in my personal spends. So actually let's do So we are going to put in here £30 is going into my personal spend this month. And let's just do the dudes while we're here. So I'm putting £50 into his. As I said, I redid the budget a little bit just so that I could go and do a shop, because that's, yeah, I really need to go and buy him some new clothes as soon as possible. So that's the monthly spends one. So now going into sinking funds. This is like the sort of like shorter term ones. So family fun is getting 20. Home is going to be getting 15 this month, and that will cover things like the window cleaner. We're going to start topping this one back up. Car is going to get £20. Car still isn't fixed, and we're still not 100% sure what's wrong with it or what it's going to need doing. But yeah, it's still at the menders, so we'll just keep plugging away at this, putting in any money that we can where we can, in the hope that I've got enough. But if I have to draw out my rainy day, then I do. I have to have the car, so it needs to be done. So car now has £120 saved in there. Okay, health had £10, and that is getting another 5, so there'll be 15 in there. So that would cover the cost of a prescription, which is great. Garden, so garden is the garden bin. So we have to pay for subscription for our garden waste to be collected. So that is, mine's actually, I've just paid it. So this will go through now until October. So we'll put in another 5 into there. And what I might do is actually just switch those off with the side placeholders that I've got for £10. So that's 10 in that one. And then this is for just plants, so house plants or outdoor plants. That one is going to get £10. So £10 in there. Lovely. Right, then we're going to move on to the dudes binder. So in his, we are popping £10 into birthdays. His birthday isn't until April. I do like to make sure that obviously I've well saved up for this in advance, because the likelihood is I will buy a few bits possibly in the January sales. So that's £20. So I'm going to swap those two out for a 20. So that's £20, and this tracker is from Kimberly Budgets. So it's £20 in birthday. Gaming, so this is for his subscription for his PS4. We are adding five to that one. So what have we got? These are 2 each, so 2, 4, 5. And this cute little cookie jar is from the Queen Bee Makes. I love food with faces on it. Yeah, it's just too cute. I can't resist trackers with food with faces. Clubs is going to get £20. That doesn't have anything in it, so we're starting to build this one back up because we've paid for, he's having DJ lessons and guitar lessons at the moment. School stuff is, I'm just going to be putting £10 into here, so both school stuff and clubs will get a boost from child benefit when that's due in a couple of weeks' time. So I'll put that straight into there. And I think that was everything in that one, so nothing else in there. So now we are going to move on to birthdays. Birthdays, there isn't a lot going in here because a lot of them are already filled. So Mother's Day is going to get another 5. Just slowly build this one up. £5 every month doesn't really hurt the budget, does it? So let's colour in a couple of little tulips. And this beautiful tracker is again from the Queen Bee Makes, and I've got her one for Mother's Day, and I've also got her one for Father's Day, which I think is some ties, if I remember rightly. And each of mine are worth £2.50. So that's £5 if I put it in. Nope, £5 going in. So let's switch that for £10. So we've got £10 now saved in Mother's Day, which is great. And I do save quite early for my presents and things, because me and my sister tend to buy things a lot earlier. Because if we see things, then we get them ahead, or we might book like afternoon tea tickets or something like that. So talking of my sister, her birthday, I do save quite a chunk for her, because she is my only sister, and we we don't buy Christmas presents or anything for each other. So I'm going to be adding £10, so 2 pinatas, and this beautiful tracker, I'm sure everybody can tell from the design, is from Nikki at Cashbook Cute. And I have the pink one, the blue one, and also she used to do the rainbow, which I believe she might have sold out of, but it is just beautiful. So 2 coloured in, so we're going to add £10 to this one, and so I'll switch those out for a 20. Yeah, I just love Nikki's. They're so pretty. The colours are just stunning. Oh, we're going to add our first £5 into Mum's tracker, or into Mum's folder. So I'm using Llama Loot from Kimberly Budgets. So each of these llamas are worth £2. So 2, 4, 5. We're saving 30 for that one. So pop £5 in there for Mum. And then I don't think Father's Day, niece. Oh, there's the rainbow one. I don't know if you can see it in the envelope. It's just stunning. Brother-in-law is done and spending. So they're done. So it's just others. So others I am popping £40 into this month. So 2040. Got a couple of special birthdays, an 80th, next door neighbours, those sorts of things. So that is the annuals and birthdays. Right, then we are going to move into the travel binder. So haven't got anything booked for next year, so this is just to kind of preempt anything that we do decide to book. So we're just going to add £100 into this one. So we've now got 150, which I think completes this tracker once. So let's see, what did I colour? Maybe purple. Let's see. So we did 50, so we're adding 100. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75. That's good. 75, 80, 90, 100. Lovely. So that's this one is from Budget with Moo, if you can tell from the beautiful colours that she uses. Sorry, my camera is a little bit dark today. Let's hopefully you can see. So there is 150 now saved in to just holidays, so that will probably just be like deposit or something like that. So that's saved into there. And then the next one is Christmas, my favourite binder. And in Christmas we are adding £50 to the gingerbread. So gingerbread is saving for other people's. I've already saved for my son's. This is saving for other people's, other bits and pieces. And we've already Managed to save 155. I have spent 5, so there's 150 in here. Right, green and red. And we're adding 50. So 5, 15. Oops. 15. 25. 35. Oh, let's just do you quickly. 35, 40, and then one a green one, making that £50 saved into Christmas. So that one's coming along nicely. And what I will do, the £10 cash, I'll switch out at some point and just put a placeholder in there and use that. So we've currently got 90, 100, 50, 70, 90 in the bank, £10 in cash, and £5 I've already spent. So that's lovely. Okay, so that's everything in there. So that's all done. So then the next, if I work this out right, I should have £85 left. Let's have a look. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. Check me out. I did it right. Yay! So that £85 is going to be going into my long-term savings. Now, rather than just getting the long-term binder out and popping the money in there, I like to make it a little bit more fun and do it via some challenges, because I've purchased loads from people and they're just beautiful. So we are going to play a bit of a game. So let's get out the long term. So we've got Duck Goose, Pig and Mix. We've got the coffee break from Cash But Cute. I'll show you that one in a minute. And we've also got the Wizarding Sweets from Budget with Moo. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out. And we're starting all of these from scratch this month, because I completed the others a little while ago. So we're going to lay them out. Can you see all 4? I think so. So let's get these out of their wallets. So we've got, as I said, we've got Duck Goose. So the ducks are £5, the geese save £10. We've then got Pig and Mix, which was the collab between Cash But Cute and My Money Matters, which I just love. Look how pretty is that. And I've made the sweets £5, the piggies £10. We've then got, are these all in shot? These two, not great. Put them there. We then have Coffee Break, which is a Cash But Cute tracker. And each of these icons save £5. Love my coffee, hence the reason why I have that one. And then we have got the Wizarding Sweet Shop, which is from Budget with Moo. Look at the colours, they're just beautiful, aren't they? Okay, so I think the way that we're going to do this is I have my 4-sided dice, and we are going to see which one we're going to pop into first. If we roll Duck Goose, we've got a dice to see how much we're popping into there. If we roll Pig and Mix, I'm actually going to use my 8-sided dice, and odd numbers will be the sweets and even numbers will be the piggies, just because I haven't got a coin to flip at the moment. So I'm going to do it that way around for now. But let's get on and hopefully this will make sense. So which one are we going into first? Number 4, which is the Wizarding Sweet Shop. So they are £10 per icon. So we're going to put £10 onto there, and we'll just colour in one of the sweets. Which one should we go for? Oh, Candy Floss. Love candy floss. Look at the candy floss. I'm going to colour in the candy floss. Lovely. So that's £10 into there. Next up we have, oh, number 4 again, £10 into Sweet Shop. And what I'll do once I've sorted out the money, then I'll just condense it into larger notes. But I'll just transfer the money first of all. Next up we have number 2, pig and mix. So let's do this. So odd numbers will be sweeties, even numbers will be pigs. So 7, odd number, sweets. So let's pop that into there. And let's colour in a red Smartie maybe? Is that a Smartie? I don't know, we will make it a Smartie. It's a perfect circle. Smartie's a perfect circle. Could be a gum, like a gumball or bubble gum or something like that, couldn't it? But did I put the £5 in there? Yes, I did. Lovely. Next up, number 2 again. So let's see, odds or evens. Odds, another 5 in here. So let's do the licorice all salt. Love it. I love licorice all salts. I know they're a bit of a acquired taste. Let's do oh, that wasn't very good colouring, Donna. Maybe what colour? Orange. Maybe that will hide the dodgy black. I know licorice all salts aren't perfect anyway, but there we go. So that's another £5 into there. Next up we have, let's give a good shake. Number 1, Duck Duck Goose. Yay! So let's see which we're going to get. A goosey. So goose is £10. So the goose is going in there. Let's do purple. Should we do a tick or a cross? Let's do a cross. Don't want to cross him out. Right, let's go back. Did we put, I did, yep. Number 3. Oh good, everything has got something. So we are coffee break, which is £5. And we are going to choose the pumpkin spice latte, as it is October. So the first one is pumpkin spice latte. Next up, number 4 again, so the Wizarding Sweets. What should we pick this time? Oh, did I colour that in before? Oh, I did. Teddy bears. Let's just work our way up from the bottom, shall we? Got this nice lollipop. Reminds me of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, that lollipop. So another £10 into that one. So 3 was £5 going into coffee break. And we will go with, how about, should we have hot chocolate as it's the evening? Let's go with a nice hot chocolate. Next up, number 4 again. Gosh, you're taking all the money this time, aren't you? What is that? I don't even know what that sweet is. Maybe like a toffee? Don't know, maybe like a toffee. Right, let's pop the £10 into that one. Come on then, let's see what's next. Number 4 again. Wowzers, this one's going to be finished really quickly. So that's £10 going in there. We'll do these love hearts. So £50. You definitely are the favourite this month. Right, what have we got left? We've got 1, 5. So we can do, can't do number 4 anymore. We can do number 1, and it has to be a duck because they are 5. So Oh, wrong colour. Never mind. And so that last 5 is going into Duck Duck Goose. So let's get rid of these, and then let's have a look at what we did. So Wizarding got £50, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 and 50. So we're just going to change those out for 50. So that was a good start to that one. Then we've got Coffee Break, which got £10. So we'll just change those out for 10. Just because it's nice to have some 5s when I'm spending out of the categories. Bigger Mix, you got £10. Again, we'll switch that for a 10. So 2 sweeties filled up in that jar. And then Duck Duck Goose. So Duck Duck Goose got £15. So we've got 10 and a 5 in there. And I just find this a bit of a fun way. I could put straight into the long-term binder, but I just love everybody's designs. I think they're so lovely, and I just want to have a little bit of fun with money. Otherwise, I'm literally putting it in a binder once a month and not doing anything. So this is just a little bit of a fun way to use some of your trackers, have a little bit of fun with money, but without actually spending anything. So that is my monthly cash stuffing done. So now my next video will be on Friday, so that will be my wrap up of this week, what I've spent this week, and then re-stuffing my purse for next week, which is the first week of half term. So I hope everybody has a lovely rest of the week and enjoys the little bit of warmth that we've got going on this middle of October even. So yeah, have a lovely week. Thank you for joining me. See you soon. Bye.